Okay, so I looked on the Apple accessibility website, and when I did that, I was scrolling through. I looked at the vision tools, I looked at the hearing tools, and I also looked at the mobility tools. So, something that really caught my eye was actually the first tool under the mobility tab, and it's called the Iris Bond Hero. And it's an AI enhanced MFI certified eye tracker that allows you to control your iPad. So, people with limited mobility can actually control their settings, they can message, they can play games literally just with an eye tracker. So I was like, wow, this really caught my eye. So I opened up the site and it's called the I Am Hero. And it's the first multi platform eye tracker in the world that works in Windows and iPad OS. And basically, you just snap it onto your iPad, and people with limited mobility can control their devices with their eyes because it has an eye tracker. It is made for the iPad. There's a snap to item and auto hide functionalities. These features are beneficial to all types of gaze users and create a made for gaze feel in every application in which it is used. And then I opened the download to text specs window, and basically you can literally get it fit to yourself, to make it a super easy process. It has all of the information. And then I scrolled down more on this site because it sounded really interesting to me. And it basically gave me a little rundown of the apps available that you can get on the Hero. So let's see, let's open that up. And okay, so the orange section is the apps for Windows devices, the blue section is the apps for exclusively for iPads, and the green section is apps available on both platforms. So as you can see on this little wheel, there's a lot of iPad games for younger kids. There's messages, FaceTime. For both, you can get Outlook, Chrome, Gmail, Duolingo, Instagram, Netflix, any social media. And I just think that's really, really cool to have. And I had no idea about this. This is definitely very high tech. And I think that's super important, especially for kids to have in schools, and for teachers to know about. So if they really have limited mobility and they can't type, they can't touch, then just by them moving their eyes, they can fully work an iPad or a Windows program. So